Hey guys, welcome to today's video. Guys, in today's video, I'm going to share with you some super sexy unisex fragrances in my collection. So I love a good fruity floral, feminine, frou-frou la-la, pinky, lacy, girly fragrance, okay? Because that's part of my personality. But then the other side of my personality is deep, dark, sexy, mysterious, boss. So I wanted to share some of these fragrances with you guys because these fragrances can be worn by a man or a woman. In my opinion, they don't lean feminine or masculine. They're right down the middle. They'll smell amazing on a woman and they'll also smell amazing on a man. Now, I will say for all you girls that love super pink, girly, frou-frou la-la fragrances, tread lightly with these right here, okay? Because I've had some people tell me that there's some Kayali fragrances in their collection that lean masculine to them. Kayali. And I'm not talking about from the Oudgasm collection. I'm talking about regular Kayali fragrances that I hear people say smell masculine. But when it comes to fragrances, to each their own. We all have our different fragrance styles and fragrance tastes. Although we may share some of the same fragrances in common, fragrances lean differently on a lot of people. So something that might lean super feminine on me may lean masculine on someone else. So just keep that in mind. But in today's video, trust me when I tell you, these fragrances are super sexy and they can be worn by either gender. So if you want to hear about some sexy unisex fragrances today, then please continue to watch. Guys, before we get started with the video, please make sure you like this video, thumbs it up so YouTube knows you love my content, leave me a comment down below so we can get to know each other, and make sure you are subscribed to the channel. Okay, you guys, so let's start with the first fragrance on today's list. This is Rehab by Initio. This is a woody fragrance through and through. It's woody, it's citrusy, and it's also musky. If you know anything about Initio fragrances, I feel like they definitely play up the musk in a lot of their fragrances because to me, I can smell that musky DNA of Initio fragrances in all their fragrances. But when I tell you, I'm here for it. Now, when I say this is a woody fragrance, this has cedar wood, some other types of wood, but the sandalwood, in my opinion, is the star of the show. If you love a creamy sandalwood fragrance, you need Rehab. Rehab is clean, it's woody, it's sexy. You can wear it on its own, but you can pair it with other fragrances if you love woody fragrances, especially in the wintertime. But this one right here can be worn all throughout the year. I've worn this in the winter, spring, summer, and fall. This on your skin is so gorgeous. Once it starts to mesh with your body chemistry, I feel like it smells different on so many other people. I've smelled Rehab on lots of people, and it literally smells different on everybody. So this is one that you have to try out on your skin. Don't let the notes fool you when you see all of the woody notes. It is a gorgeous fragrance. It's creamy, it's citrusy, it is fresh, it's clean. I love it so much. So it opens up with lavender and bergamot. Then we have cedar, vetiver, and patchouli. And I already know how y'all feel about patchouli. Then we have sandalwood, musk, and gaiac wood in the base. So it is very woody, but it's the sandalwood. And for me, I feel like sandalwood is that woody note that can teeter between feminine and masculine, in my opinion. Sandalwood definitely has this creamy, smooth kind of scent to it, and I'm here for it. And in this fragrance, it is beautiful and playing up so nicely next to that musk. Rehab by Initio. This next fragrance, I love everything about it. I love the bottle. I love the color of the bottle, the shape of the bottle, the fragrance inside of the bottle is just amazing. This is Blue Heart by Thameen. You guys, if you love the scent of saffron, you guys know how I feel about saffron. Saffron just adds that extra spicy, slightly leathery, but not smelling so animalic touch in fragrances. It is so sexy. It just adds the right amount of sexy without doing too much. This fragrance features saffron and it also has coconut. So it's a little spicy, it's creamy. Blue Heart is everything. This fragrance can be worn all year long. I wear it on its own. I layer it with other fragrances. In the summer, I might layer it with like a coconut fragrance or a fruity fragrance, and I'll have this as the base of my fragrance with maybe something like a coconut tropical kind of scent. This paired with that is beautiful in the summer. You can wear it in the fall, in the winter. It is just an all-around beautiful, sexy fragrance. I can see a man wearing it. I wear it. It is amazing. So it opens up with saffron and coconut. Then we have orris, vanilla, and tonka bean. And in the base, we have white musk, cypriol, and amber. You guys, this fragrance is elite. It is top tier, and if you're interested, you can save 30% off using my discount code Aisha30 on soavantgarde.com. Trust me when I tell you, if you're someone that loves unisex fragrances, I feel like you'll love this fragrance. It doesn't lean any way, like I said. It smells amazing on women and amazing on men. Blue Heart by Thameen. So this next fragrance is a vanilla fragrance that was created for the men's line of Parfums de Marly. However, to me, this fragrance leans actually a little bit more feminine. I remember telling you guys that the fragrances on today's list don't lean feminine or masculine, but I will say this one leans a little bit more feminine, but a man can wear it. It was created for men. But I saw the notes of this and I was like, this sounds like gender neutral notes, like vanilla, there's cinnamon and orange blossom, and tonka and almonds and pralines and musk. I was like, let me give this one a try. Went to Nordstrom, smelled it, and it was a love at first sniff. Purchased it right away. This smells so good. But what I did was oh my goodness, this smells so good, y'all. This is so good. I got the smaller bottle just because I felt like the larger bottle looked a little bit more masculine. So I wanted something a little bit more petite to be in my Parfums de Marly collection. But you guys, this is so good. And as this ages, the almond in this fragrance gets more prominent. So yes, it's a vanilla fragrance. You smell the spices, you smell the cinnamon, but the almond is also there. And I love creamy almonds, nutty almonds in my fragrances. This fragrance is perfect for this time of the year, perfect for Thanksgiving, the holiday season coming up. If you love vanilla fragrances, but you want your vanilla to have more depth, you don't want it to smell like cupcake, then trust me, Althaïr is what you need. And now it's on soavantgarde.com, so you can save 30% off with my discount code Aisha30, Althaïr by Parfums de Marly. Next up by Widian, we have Leewa. And you guys, this is a saffron, spicy, floral fragrance that has a woody base, but it is so sexy. There's also oud in this fragrance, but the oud in this fragrance, in my opinion, it's not in your face. It's not raunchy. It's not trying to choke you out. This oud is so smooth and it's blended to perfection. It smells so good. This smells regal. It smells rich. It smells like royalty. This is a fragrance that I wear on special occasions. I'll wear it on its own. I'll layer it with other fragrances. It is so gorgeous. So this opens up with saffron. There's bergamot and jasmine. In the heart, we have amber, white rose, and geranium. And in the base, we have incense, sandalwood, patchouli, cedar, oud, and vetiver. Yes, that base is very heavy. There's a lot of notes that would lean more masculine, but the way that this fragrance is blended, the way that everything is composed, it is so gorgeous. I literally cannot see myself without this fragrance. Like, it is so pretty. It's a fragrance that I love to wear on special occasions. If I'm dressed up, I like to wear it at night. It's not something that I'll reach for in the day unless I'm layering, because I did layer this fragrance one time and wore it on a flight because I was just in this mood. Like, you guys know, oh my goodness, when it comes to fragrances, even though I'll have fragrances designated for certain moods and certain attire and certain events, if I feel like I want to smell like a knockout at 12 p.m. in the afternoon and I'm going to the grocery store, it is what it is, because that's just the mood that I'm feeling. But I like to reserve fragrances like this for special occasions. So Leewa by Widian. Next up by Electimuss, we have Moroccon Medjool. Now, when it comes to Electimuss fragrances, I feel like the majority of them are unisex and lean masculine. I don't have any Electimuss fragrances in my collection that I feel like are feminine frou-frou la-la. They're all unisex to me. This one right here is unisex. It does lean slightly on the feminine side. This actually has remnants, in my opinion, of Lamar by Kajal. This smells like there's some type of a pineapple in here. There's no pineapple listed. This is a date forward fragrance. And if you have any experience with dates, as soon as you smell this fragrance, you're going to smell the dates. But I don't know how it manages to also kind of give a little pineapple. I have no idea, but let me read you the notes. So this opens up with dates, cardamom, grapefruit, lemon, and bergamot. Then in the heart, we have dates again, rose, jasmine, carnation, and ylang ylang. And in the base, we have cashmere wood, ambergris, caramel, vanilla, and oak moss. There's no pineapples listed. There's no musk in this fragrance because for me, Lamar is a woody, musky pineapple fragrance. But when you smell this fragrance, it'll kind of give you that vibe of Lamar very slightly. And then you start smelling like the same pineapple that's in Lamar. But y'all, this is so damn good. This is so pretty. This can be worn, in my opinion, all year long. It lasts. If you know anything about Electimuss fragrances, they last. They're powerful. They're beast mode fragrances. And this one is no joke. If you're interested, you can save 30% off using my discount code Aisha30 on soavantgarde.com. Moroccon Medjool by Electimuss. Next up, we have a fragrance that I discovered last year. And when I tell you I've grown obsessed, you guys already know how I feel about Portofino 97 by Victoria Beckham. You guys, this fragrance is so sexy. It is one of the most sexiest fragrances that I have in my collection. I can't describe this fragrance, you guys. This fragrance smells so good. There's no fruity notes in this fragrance. There's no floral notes in this fragrance. There's not a ton of woody notes. There's no woody notes in this fragrance, but it just happens to smell amazing. I can't describe it. Like, how can I describe how this smells? It's a little dry. It's a little spicy. It smells like there would be some woody notes in this fragrance, but there's no woody notes listed. It just smells immaculate. It is so good to me, you guys. This opens up with bergamot and black pepper. So strange. There's sea notes, amber, and incense. And then in the base, we have vetiver, musk, and patchouli. I will say, you must love patchouli to appreciate this fragrance. You smell the patchouli in this fragrance. And here's the thing. I love patchouli, and patchouli adds this incensey, earthy, natural quality to the fragrance. And I can appreciate that. But I know a lot of people do not love patchouli. So if you're someone who doesn't like to smell the patchouli, you don't mind patchouli in your fragrance, but once you smell it, it turns you off. I don't know how you're gonna feel about this one because you actually smell the patchouli, but you guys, it is so gorgeous. Give it a chance, okay? Spray it on your skin if you're by Neiman Marcus. Try it out on your skin, walk around and see how you feel about it. Even though the notes might look scary, it just smells so exquisite. It smells rich, it smells elevated, it's sexy. It is just perfection. You can wear it on its own. You can wear it with other fragrances. You can wear it all year long. I feel like this could be a signature scent. If you're someone that likes to smell unisex fragrances all the time, like you don't want to smell anything pink, frou-frou, la-la, girly, nothing, this can be a signature scent. I can see somebody wearing this every day. Like, this is so good. Portofino 97 by Victoria Beckham. This next fragrance is a fruity fragrance. It also features mango and guava. But whenever I talk about this fragrance, I always want to stress that this is not your fruit juicy tropical frou-frou la-la mango, okay? Even though you can wear it tropically, but you can wear it all year long. This is Mango Aoud by Gritti. This fragrance has mango, guava, there's coconut, but when you hear the notes, you're probably thinking it smells one way, but there's also oud in this fragrance. There's also amber in this fragrance. So this fragrance isn't giving you that sweet tropical frou-frou la-la vibe. It's giving you like a tropical night, very sexy, like a tropical date night. You're having dinner on the beach with candles lit. It is so sexy, okay? And like I said, it's a mango fragrance that can be worn all year long. Usually for me, mango fragrances are vacation and summer. But this one has that depth and it's so much darker and rounder and has so much more depth than just a tropical fruity mango fragrance that it can be worn all year long. It can be worn by a man. I can definitely see a man wearing this, but on me, it is so super sexy. So this opens up with mango, guava, and neroli. Then we have coconut milk, ylang ylang, and osmanthus. And in the base, we have oud, amber, and vanilla. Super sexy, but it's not a safe blind buy, especially if you're someone who likes very tropical, juicy, fruity, floral, mango kind of fragrances. This one is not that. Even though it does have a tropical scent to it, and you smell the mango, but this isn't that fruit juicy mango. This mango to me isn't even ripe, but you smell the mango. This is more like a green mango, and there's also guava, but the oud in this fragrance and the amber in this fragrance is equal with the fruits. So it's definitely playing its part, so that way it doesn't smell too frou-frou la-la, girly, but it's so sexy. And when I wear it, I don't feel like I smell masculine. Like, it smells sexy. When I was creating my fragrances with Navisis, I learned that there was like hundreds of different types of ouds in the world. So every oud isn't created equally, but this one right here is smooth, it's creamy, and it just pairs so beautiful with the other tropical notes. Mango Aoud by Gritti. And if it's in stock, you can save 30% on soavantgarde.com using my discount code Aisha30. I tried this next fragrance in 2020 and I hated it on my skin. It smelled like dirt. So many people in FragCom were hyping it up, and I was like, I'm trying to get into it, but I couldn't get the hype because I'm not walking around smelling like dirt. Like, are you kidding me? But then maybe 30 minutes to an hour later, it dried down to this creamy, fresh, tea-like fragrance. And now I am obsessed with Gris Charnel by BDK. So this is the original Gris Charnel. They do have the Extrait version. Now for me, the Extrait of Gris Charnel smells way masculine. That was sent to me and I passed it right along to Bay. That fragrance is very smoky to me. It's very woody. It doesn't have any sweetness to it. Like, I don't like that fragrance at all on me. It smells amazing on him. And I feel like even on him, because he does like fragrances with a little sweetness and some fruitiness, he doesn't really wear that fragrance that often. So I need to ask him how he really feels about it. But this one, the original, it is so gorgeous, you guys. This has this Earl Grey kind of tea scent to it, and I mean literally what the bottle looks like is how the fragrance smells. But it also dries down to this creaminess because it has a fig note in it. And if you know anything about me, you guys know I love fig. Now fig can be green, like super green, so I know a lot of women don't like fig in their fragrances because most people don't like green fragrances, but I love a green fresh fig. This fig, it has a slight greenness to it, but it's also very creamy as well. And it has like a milky lactonic kind of vibe to it. This layered with Blanche Bête by Liquides Imaginaires, you will get your whole entire life. Trust me when I tell you, if you have Gris Charnel and if you have Blanche Bête by Liquides, please layer the two. That combination right there is literally a match made in fragrance heaven. It smells so good together because this has the greenness of the fig. It has a little fruit juiciness slightly. It has a lactonic nature to it. It smells like tea. It's a little spicy. You smell the cardamom. This fragrance is amazing. As you can see by my dent, I love wearing this fragrance, but I also love layering it with other fragrances. I gotta pull out my Gris Charnel because I haven't been showing her enough love, but this fragrance is so good. And as I'm sitting here talking about it and smelling it, I'm like, nah, she's about to come out and be on the November rotation tray because Gris Charnel is everything. If you're interested, you can save 30% on soavantgarde.com using my discount code Aisha30. Gris Charnel by BDK. So this next fragrance is worn by me and Bay, but let's not get it twisted. He has his own bottle. He purchased his bottle when I was having a 15% sale with Mind Games, and I got my bottle sent to me. This is the Forward. You guys, this is like your salty, fresh citrus fragrance, but it also has this creaminess in it as well. This fragrance is so dang good. It smells amazing on him. Whenever he wears a Forward, I love to just sniff his neck. It just smells so good with his body chemistry. It smells amazing on him. But when I tell you, it smells equally amazing on me. Y'all, this fragrance is so good. I don't really layer this fragrance only because I just love how it smells on its own. I just love that salty bite. And I feel like if I layer it, I'm going to lose that saltiness. And the saltiness is what adds that extra little sparkle that this fragrance needed. You guys, I cannot get enough. This has pomelo, lemon, and mandarin orange. Very citrusy and bright in the opening. Then we have salt, tonka, and jasmine. And in the base, we have Madagascar vanilla, cashmere, and sandalwood. I told you guys it's salty, it's bright and fresh, but then it has this creaminess in it, and that's because of the tonka and the sandalwood. Y'all, this is so good. It is so good. Equally amazing on a man, amazing on a woman. It's not frou-frou-la-la, but it just smells amazing. It just smells good. If you're interested, you can save 10% on the Mind Games website or the So Avant-Garde website using my discount code Aisha10, the forward by Mind Games. So the last fragrance on today's list is a flanker of an original that you guys know I love. This is Rouge Smoking Extrait. The original fragrance of Rouge Smoking, to me, it definitely has a more feminine vibe to it. It leans more feminine. It's sweeter. You smell the cherries. It smells like a root beer float. It is everything. I love it. But the Extrait is also equally beautiful. This is the sexy version of Rouge Smoking. Now, if you wanted to add a little bit more sweetness to this fragrance, layering the two is everything. It is so genius. Even though you can tell this is a flanker, it's not as sweet because this fragrance also has oud, so the woody notes in this fragrance takes over. Now, I will say there's a milk note listed in this fragrance, but I don't get anything lactonic to my nose or on my skin. Let me tell you the notes. It opens up with cherry, almond, pink pepper, red mandarin, and bergamot. You definitely smell the pink pepper in this fragrance. There's also milk, tonka, and Spanish labdanum. And in the base, we have oud, rum, ambroxan, vanilla, amber, patchouli, benzoin, and siam. So for me, the main notes that I pick up in this fragrance is the tonka, the pink pepper, the oud, the rum, the amber, the patchouli, and the benzoin. So for me, if I wanted to add a little bit more cherry and almond, I'm just going to layer it with the original and get my whole life, because it's going to make the original more sexy. Because as you can tell, this in the base is not playing. She did not come to play. It is so good though. This is so sexy. Another one that I need to whip out, because I mean, I haven't smelled this one in like a few months. Maybe since last season. I need to add some more BDK fragrances to my November rotation because I'm missing these fragrances. I'm missing out. But Rouge Smoking Extrait is amazing. And if you're interested, you can save 30% using my discount code Aisha30 on soavantgarde.com. Rouge Smoking Extrait. Alright guys, we made it to the end of the video. Leave it in the comments below and let me know what are some unisex fragrances in your collection that you love. Do you even love unisex fragrances? Let's talk about it below like we always do. Remember guys, to stay safe, be great, stay great, and always strive for greatness. Stay have a great signing out, but I'll see you in my next video. Peace.